Today we're driving the 2014 Kia Cadenza, a premium midsize sedan that's a front-wheel drive with a standard 3.3-litre V6 engine. The Cadenza has a strikingly long appearance. With great proportions, an athletic stance and clean, uninterrupted sheet metal, the 2014 Kia Cadenza looks very much like a sports sedan even though it isn't. From the side profile, the Cadenza is simply more interesting to look at than many other large sedans, and it all adds up to an athletic yet elegant stance. The rather blunt nose, combined with available HID headlamps and LED running lamps, and the quite long, nicely contoured hood give it an overt look in front, while alongside one neat and subtle crease wraps back to the taillights. A smoothly arched roofline and a somewhat raised deck lid all add up to a model that gets everything right in terms of profile and silhouette. With the key fob in pocket, a press of the black start-stop button fires up the 3.5-litre V6 under the Cadenza's hood. The 2014 Kia Cadenza is relatively quick and responsive for a car its size. It's still a large car, and it will suffer from some steering and handling that goes with large car territory. At the low end, there's not a lot of torque, but step on the pedal and the power will be delivered to the driver. All this means is that it's not going to be the fastest car on the green signal, but powerful on highway acceleration. There's no sport mode for the powertrain or the stability control. There are, however, steering wheel paddle shifters, plus a manual gate that lets you manually command the gears. Inside, the look is rich and finely detailed, with soft touch and nicely grained materials for the upper dash, plus wood grains for the steering wheel and dash and door trim. Controls and displays are laid out in a cockpit style, with plenty of supplementary steering wheel controls. Even though the primary instrument panel utilises a large full-colour digital display in tandem with an 8-inch infotainment display at the top of the stack, the Cadenza's cabin is very traditional in layout, with a large transmission selector dominating the lower centre console. Two clusters of flat buttons are arranged on the console to control the climate control and audio operations. Comfort switchgear, for example heated steering wheel and ventilated seats, are found just aft of the transmission lever, while the safety settings, including lane departure and traction control, are to the left of the steering wheel. On the roof is a twin-panel panoramic roof setup. With its blacked-out panels, it helps punctuate the look from the outside, and it brings a lot more light into the cabin. Materials are very impressive throughout the cabin. The ventilated Napa leather seats that are included on higher trims are as soft and supple as you'll find in more pricier luxury cars. The Cadenza has top-notch interior comfort without those big car motions. It's also luxury car quiet inside. If you choose the full options version, you'll find a driver's seat thigh extension, ventilated front and rear seats. The Cadenza is a very quiet riding sedan, with almost no wind noise and very little road noise. At highway speeds, all with good aerodynamics, a tight structure and smart application of noise blanketing, rather than stopgap measures like active noise cancellation. The Cadenza comes with 8 standard airbags, a rear camera system and backup warning sensors are included too. An advanced smart cruise and control system offers 4 different following distances and will actually brake the car to a stop for traffic ahead. And to add, there's also a lane departure warning and blind spot warning systems in place. Overall, the Cadenza doesn't have any bad habits that would make a potential buyer avoid it at all costs. In fact, its Euro-tinged styling and upscale appointments mean it should be on any big car test drive list. If you're looking for a premium large sedan, you might also want to check out the Chevrolet Impala, Toyota Avalon, Hyundai Azera and Ford Taurus Limited. Check their videos out too before you make a decision.
If you own one of these cars and want to give us feedback, subscribe to the channel and like us on Facebook. We'd love to hear how they do in the real world.